Welcome back to another special video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We are about 6 hours of the UFA free agency from the NHL 2021. So I'm going to make you a short video about what's happening in the last 12 hours in NHL, because we have a trade and we have a couple of signatures I want to mention to you. But before that, I want to remind you one more thing. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show and leave your comments about this video. And if you like it, please click on the like. I will be really grateful from you. So let's dive in right away about what happening yesterday in NHL. And the first thing I want to talk about, of course, is to invite you. We're going to be live stream today at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We know every day we are our early edition show with the Hockey Nation Live Show with the host Michael DeVillano. But today we have a special one. We're going to be for a couple hours live with you guys for all information, all the news, everything's going on in NHL. We're going to bring to you, talk about this, give us your the comments about maybe the signature and maybe some trade. But that's what we're going to do from 11 o'clock until 2 or 3 o'clock today. So don't miss it. We look forward to see you, of course. So let's start starting with what happening yesterday in NHL, and there are a couple of things. Yesterday, about 8 o'clock, I believe, and already talked about the trade happening also before with Vancouver and Winnipeg, Fleury in Chicago. So I'm not going to go there. I'll just give you the only what happening late last night. And the big trade happening last night is between the Tampa Bay Lightning. The GM, Julien Brisebois, did it again. He traded with the Chicago Blackhawks. They sent the center number 9, Tyler Johnson, with a second-round pick 2023 to the Chicago Blackhawks. In return, they sent the injury-bred Seabrook back to the Tampa Bay, where they're going to put him on the long-term injury list. And that's it for Seabrook. He's not going to be back in the NHL anymore. So, again, Brisebois did find a way to, to move on and drop the salary cap lower. And maybe at the end of the day, he's going to lose only Johnson and Gore. It will be interesting what the Tampa Bay is going to do the next couple of moves. But again, an amazing big day, or maybe a big week for Stan Bowman. Remember, he traded for Zed Jones a couple of days ago. If you remember, that one over there was a big trade for them. And now they got Marc-Andre Fleury yesterday, and then he got now Tyler Johnson. The captain is back. Chicago is back, friends. If everybody, they can find a way to get a LD or another defenseman, I think that team is really legit for the upcoming season. And finally, I don't know what the salary cap is going to look like, but they will find a way, I'm sure, to drop under the 81.5. So big trade in NHL. But my point, the biggest news, it was late last night at midnight. Finally, the captain is back where he should be, back in the boat, and now he's going to run again the Colorado Avalanche for another 8 years as the captain. One maybe the best player in the franchise, the Colorado Avalanche, for a long time. This captain did sign a contract and resign with the Colorado Avalanche for 8 years at $7 million for a total of $56 million. Listen, he is the heart of this franchise. We know what McKinnon does, and we know also what Rantanen does. But at the end of the day, that captain over there, since he's in NHL at 18 years old, always played for them for over 10 years. And I think he's really the catalyzer of that team. And then it was a great news to hear this at midnight last night. That captain, Gabriel Landeskog, is going to be back to Sweden with the Colorado Avalanche. Now, Joe Sakic have a lot of things to do now. You need to figure out the goaltending situation with Gruber. And maybe he's going to sign another players, but the money is getting lower and lower at that organization. So it's something we have to follow up for sure. Sakic is going to be busy again for the next couple of hours. So big signature for Colorado Avalanche. I'm not going to go through the stat, everything like that. I just want to get a little bit short video about what happening before the UFA today. So let's move in for the next one. It's a news from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Finally, Patrick Laine signed only a one-year contract at $7.5 million as a RFA. He's going to be, again, a RFA next season. Can he start the season in Columbus? That's the biggest question in the hockey world right now. We don't know, honestly, how he's going to have his mindset, his feeling. But right now, the good news for Columbus, he signed a contract, so he's supposed to be there at the training camp. So we'll see about. We know Columbus was really active during the last NHL draft, and of course, a couple of trades over there. So it'll be interesting to see that what is going to happening for the next season in 2021-2022 for the Blue Jackets. Another big signature. Let's talk about the captain Landeskog. Let's move in for the captain Ovi. Signed a long-term contract, the 5 years at $9.5 million per season, and this is about 47.5. He's going to be at the end of this contract at 40 years old. This is on mission to beat Wayne Gretzky record over 892 goals in NHL. It will take for him about 33 goals per season for the next 5 years. If someone can do it, it's Mr. Ovechkin, and we'll see what's happening about that. Great signature. We knew already he was going to be there. He will return with Capitals, but we don't know when he's going to sign a contract. This was done yesterday, late afternoon, so congratulations to, of course, the captain. I'm going to go quick on three different signature. They are all three players was traded during the weekend or a couple of days ago. And I just want to mention they signed a new contract with a new team. I'll talk about the St. Louis Blues. They signed Pavel Buchnevich with the team for a good for a $23.2 million 4 years contract. So congratulations for Buchnevich. And then this move Ken is going to bring another move to let it go Tarasenko. That's the biggest question for the St. Louis Blues at that moment. We're going to figure out for the next couple of hours for sure. The next signature is not a minor. I think it's a good depth situation for the Boston Bruins. A lot of rumor over there. We heard about Jack Eichel there. Now we heard Blake Coleman signed a contract a 6 year over there. A lot of rumors going on in Boston. Ryan Kesler. Now we know Ryan Sutter is out for Boston. But it'll be interesting. But Mike Reilly signed a 3 years contract at $3 million, $9 million total for him. 27 assists last season. He got traded at the deadline from Ottawa. He bring that for the left side of the Boston Bruins. So good signature overall. And well-deserved for Mike Reilly. It's never been easy route for him to make the NHL and to be in NHL, to stay in NHL. So congratulations for Mike Reilly. And then finally, another one got traded 2 days ago from Arizona with OEL to the Vancouver Canucks. And Connor Garland got a contract at $4.95 AAV per year for a 5 years contract. Congratulations for Connor Garland. I think he's going to bring depth on this team. We know already now they try to figure out the situation with Quinn Hughes and also Elias Pettersson. It'll be interesting to see what their next move for Vancouver Canucks, where I believe they're not going to be too much active during the UFA. Maybe some situation for defensive side, but not much. We know they trade Norm Schmidt yesterday from to Winnipeg, a big 6 point something out of the salary cap. So that's a good news for the Vancouver Canucks. So we'll be really, really interesting about that one over there. But again, good news overall for the both captain. We talked earlier. Talk about Ovechkin and for Landeskog. Listen, this is about 5-6 hours before the UFA. We are on alert. We're watching everything's going on. We have a lot of rumor or discussion about Jack Eichel going to be maybe in Vegas. Philippe Danault signed a contract with Vegas for 6 years, 6.5. I just shake my head if it is happening. Montreal looking to get maybe Chris Whiteman and David Savard. Can they sign also a center or a left wing? We know Weber is not coming back, so they have about $17 million to spend. The Panthers are now, I think they're focusing maybe more on the Sam Reinhart contract. They signed last night late Brandon Montour, a 3 years year contract at $3.5 million for 9.5 million total. So it'll be really, really interesting about other team, what going happening. So it's a machine of rumor right now. We hear so many things left and right. Ryan Sutter in Dallas, that's another one. Where Dougie Hamilton is going to go. You talk about the New Jersey Devil this morning. Frederick Anderson with Carolina. Jonathan Bernier now is under direction maybe in Toronto, or maybe Toronto tried to trade for Darcy Kuemper when maybe Colorado going to get him and maybe let it go Gruber. Gruber could be back somewhere else. It's a lot of rumor, a lot of big names still on the UFA board to get signed. So listen, it's going to be a really, really active day. Don't forget to join us on the Hockey Nation Live Show. Going to be live again at 11 o'clock Eastern Time for a couple hours with the co-host Michael DeVillano. But before that, we invite you, please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on the Facebook page and YouTube channel. Leave your comments about this video. Tell me what you think about the UFA, what is coming today. And finally, if you like this video, please click on the like. I would really, really appreciate it. But before we leave, we always remind you one more thing. Of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, Wednesday today. I look forward to see you for during the next video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se revoit un peu plus tard et je vous attends pour une autre vidéo de Hockey Nation Live Show.